You should have been like, man, I'm playing 2K with my boys. Fuck you.
Here in DC, and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing can stop football from happening at FedEx Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and
I just heard the only good round was the first round.
Final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway.
Once I heard that, I was like, I'm good.
Which is insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus,
is that true or not?
Now a give, right side. It's Gibson. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes.
Brad, are you still sub to Cash or no?
I think so.
Yeah. I got recommended a fucking video today. Fucking Zeus was at Cash's house, and they had like, or not Cash's house, but that Jester's house or whatever.
Yeah.
And they had
the arm wrestle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I saw some shit.
Bro, if you don't watch any of it, just like fast forward to the part where Zeus fucking does the bench press, and then they do the arm wrestle like right after. Bro, that motherfucker's crazy. Cause like all it was they were like bench pressing their body weight, and like Jester, he couldn't even do it once. Kenny did it like 16 times, and Cash did it like 21 times, and they were all struggling. And then Zias weighs more than all of them. I think he weighed like 230, and like Cash was only like 180 or something like that. And this motherfucker Zias is like, he gets to like 10, and it's extremely easy for him, and this motherfucker just starts laughing out loud while doing the rest of them, and like easily does like 23 of the most. And then during the arm wrestle, Cash was trying to fucking win, and then man Zeus was like, man, I'm chilling, and just started laughing at Cash. That shit was funny as hell.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Alright, Jay, I'm gonna watch this whole game of yours. You better win.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes steps away.
But
got his man, Robbie.
Yeah, but you have me and Cody on your side.
Oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space.
We're your cheerleaders.
Kansas City touchdown.
You are playing the Chiefs, though.
His second touchdown on the season.
And that dude did just do you dirty.
A first quarter lead.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he.
Jay, we don't use that word around
When you
here.
see guys moving this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off, and he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
And exactly how fast was he going? According to Next Gen Stats, 21.7 miles per hour.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Washington will take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up.
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
I'm tired.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
This is brought in at the 21. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
Honestly, I just go
The
to
Chiefs
sleep.
offense about set to begin this drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Oh, what are the new games?
Bringing it
They
down
updated
to
this
Jonathan
shit?
Allen.
What are the new games of the month?
There, and that's when you
I don't even know.
guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play? It was only a 3-yard
Stranding
run.
deep.
From both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Sounds like the forest.
Yeah, I always see that game. I always
I'm
curious.
Before he takes it across the
Is it
40-yard
multiplayer?
line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Nope. One player. Battlefield 5.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard
And
run, so the offense
Wreckfest.
they'll feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Break the rules and take full contact racing to limit with Wreckfest.
This size, he's a tough man to bring down.
The epic crashes neck-to-neck fights over the finish line and brand new ways for medal to bend.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he fires one that's
Oh, damn.
intercepted.
Tear them cars the fuck up.
He'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
Shit might be
Fortunately
gone
for him, if
off.
last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception.
Well, it's only
after
11
interception.
gigabytes.
Here we go again.
We actually quit
I
counting
downloaded.
last week at a certain
What, Wreckfest?
I thought I was going to
Yeah.
run out of fingers, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time. And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
They'll get 8 on the scramble there.
So
It'll
it
be
takes
second
20
and a
minutes.
couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 4. Flush to his right. and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And the return will stop it well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. The young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but
how long will it be for yours?
maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think
Can't look right now.
remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before
What's up, Jay?
to make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did.
Jay!
And create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
I hadn't done it,
Now
so.
this one to his running back out of the backfield.
15
Get it up to
minutes.
the 33-yard line.
Bet. We'll be done at the same time. We could play one game.
Second and manageable. Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down. That's exactly what he did.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Now second and 11 from the 32.
32-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave.
Yeah, that's why 2K will always be
He's not going to
superior.
get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a first down. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On second and 7, Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Give him 9 on the carry that time.
No
and they're
problem.
set up with a second and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
You're welcome.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Damn. Did y'all see LaMelo Ball's one-handed fucking pass?
Jonathan Coachman of the gang in Orlando.
Tonight?
Coach will have stats and
Yeah,
scores from the
that shit was
Baseball
clean.
pass.
around the
Yeah.
NFL. Dancing to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart
That shit was
decision
fucking
here. This close to
clean.
the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I've done a pass like that
So
before,
now
though,
second and
so
10
it was
after the
nothing.
incompletion on first down.
I used to play baseball, so
Now it's the backup Mariota. And he comes back with one complete. And And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
On 3rd down, Gibson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Flush hit as he throws, and the ball is out. It's a live football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that. When you tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. You've got to find a good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the 1st down at around the 22. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run. But how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in? Or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout
as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. To throw now on 2nd and 10. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback.
The The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the
How much time you got left, Brett?
Eluding the pressure right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction
50 seconds for the first part.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes
Wreckfest. It's free game of the month.
I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved
Looks
it.
like wrestling. Racing, but like wrecking.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Quickly to Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first
I guess it's like burnout without the NOS.
down conversion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes complete. The tight end Kelsey. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Ford. That is just what this defense.
I got 90 seconds left.
Interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10
right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
His 48-yard line.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. They'll look to throw. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
First down, Kansas City.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first.
We're doing private Metro Public.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still had the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that.
That's
they
a
can
private.
actually get production from their lead horse. That would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Let's just see what it is.
On the move to his left. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Patterson on the carry, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground. That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You can be a lawnmower.
Now here's Mahomes. He's got his man. It's Williams. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
And not all spectacular
You can be a school bus, a motorhome,
right. Sometimes just thrown in the perfect
a sofa car.
You can just go get it.
Team deathmatch.
No field in the middle of the field. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, you're trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Play action, it's Mahomes.
A big demolition. Oh, it's like this.
Look at my car.
What the fuck are you driving, bro?
It's a sofa car.
Where'd you go? I don't even see it no more.
Oh my god, this shit. Oh my god, the turning on this shit is so ass. Ram into me, I want to see what happens.
Oh my god. The L2's reverse. What the hell is the handbrake?
It's a gain of a yard and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive
What the hell?
Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to
Hit me.
My shit almost flipped.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Oh.
This shit's probably not. I think that's gonna happen every time because of that.
Yeah, definitely. I just got it. I just got it for the experience.
He
Charles, he had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Oh, what the fuck? I chose the wrong car for this one.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Oh shit, a ring of fire.
They'll set up a throw.
Oh, this is like that one on GTA. Bro, wait for me and hit me.
In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage.
God damn, how did I flip?
I went under your ass.
Here we go. They're gonna go.
Can I move this thing in the front? I don't think I can. Never mind.
This would definitely, this would be more fun with more people.
As expected, they're going for it.
Yeah, it would.
He may try and run for this.
Oh, I thought I could go up there.
Past the 45. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know, in this situation, everything.
I hate when games have shit come out of the down controller.
Everyone's movement, but for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatline, level in everything he does, and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup
I'm sorry,
which side
Jay.
has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Can't put like bots in here.
There has to be a way you can.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left.
It lets me change the difficulty of the AI, but I don't see anywhere to actually put AI in here.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the 1st down to go along with it.
What's last man standing? Is that a crashing one?
They'll try the left side.
Yeah.
It's Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
I don't see anywhere to actually put the AI in here.
Touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
Did you try going to server info?
The last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
It just tells me.
I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Some good games going on in the
We could always go play
This might
online.
be the best of the bunch.
I want to wreck.
Going on first down is Mahomes.
I want to see how bad my car could do it.
He's taken down.
Pick like a normal one, where we can get some speed and run into each other.
For him on the year.
Probably let me ready up.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Wait.
Now Mahomes.
It wasn't going to be that car that I was, that's why.
Picked off by Troy Apke. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown.
Oh, damn, I totally
If I
missed.
asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with second and long.
Damn, you don't even have a front of your car anymore.
That's the stuff.
Flush to his right. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Alright, T-bone me.
4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And Washington now going to use the first.
My cars are too fucked up to even matter.
We're
both over here running on basically two wheels.
Here's second and 8.
That'd be better with more people.
Yeah, it would. Definitely.
Keep it on the ground. It's Gibson, and he'll get this one down to about
Suspension
the 10-yard
damaged.
line. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
I don't know about you, but I think my car looks just fine.
Bro, dead ass. I think it's safe to drive.
I would definitely drive this down the street.
I don't know. I think I'd prefer my sofa car.
I'd drive this to McDonald's for Uber.
Facts.
Alright, we tried online tomorrow though.
On 3rd down, Gibson, and he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there.
That's right, when I blew your file.
4th down.
Too bad.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. Footing obviously an issue in the driving rain. This one for the win.
Jay, are you winning?
And that is no good. He pulled it just a wee bit wide left. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you don't get too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
I want you to win.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
That was the end of my sentence.
Lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I don't know if I believe that, DJ.
And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra
Fine.
session in a moment.
Do you want me to go kill EA for you?
And here in overtime, If the team that receives the ball
I don't
scores
know
a
if I'd
touchdown,
be
it's
saying
over.
some
If they
shit like
don't, we
that.
can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal,
Feds
the
are
other
always
team
on.
gets a possession to either match it or
Bad
score a
guy, you.
touchdown to win the ball game.
Why not a
If both
basketball?
teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range
Well,
to win a game.
I thought your game was over. I
Still
thought you
having
said
to
you
make that transition.
missed the
Let's
field goal
face
to
it
send it
now,
to it.
the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own
So
destiny.
you are in overtime.
That is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
They have tournaments on this shit.
He should definitely do this
Now
too.
they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll have a first
story
down
mode.
past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe.
Definitely.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the
It's like,
25.
like
Dang, look at all the DLC you can get. All these cars.
On first down, it's Gibson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. This is a big spot for a rookie QB, and overtime's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing this at such a high level so early. But overtime, that's an entirely different animal, and he's handling it well.
Yeah, starting to put together a nice drive. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing.
I think you're crazier.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4
Well, that's
quarters,
not
what you
nice.
wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Washington, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.